Hello friends, thanks for tuning in to Lightspeed. This is your old buddy Joe Light. Happy New Year. It is New Year's Eve and I thought we'd end the year with a couple things that we're working on. I told you in the last episode that we had a couple things to do on the Der Red Max, the Mega Red Max. I was able to find a kit on eBay that was kind of a clone of it. So I thought if I'm going to do that, I'm going to go ahead and do two. Unfortunately, the kit that I bought came with a single engine, and I wanted to have the tri-power, the 3 engine. As my sticker says, it's Lightspeed in Thrust We Trust. So as a result, I bought a second kit, and then I bought a conversion from 1 engine to 3 engine. And so I thought I'd show you the update on that. When I left you last, I said I had some sanding to do, and I was kind of poking fun. Braden Carlson has his channel, Rocket Vlogs, and he calls it the sanding channel, and I didn't realize how much of that's true. So anyway, here's what we've got here. I'm going to turn the camera around. Last time I was out here doing some airbrushing, it was very nice, but as you can see, it's raining here, and it is supposed to rain tomorrow, which kind of a bummer for New Year's because of the Rose Parade, but into each life some rain must fall, so they say. So here we've got the 2 different tubes, and this tube I've already got, you can't quite see it I don't think, but I did sand this all down. So this is ready for some glue because I did glue in, let me get you some light here, there you go, so you can kind of see I did glue in the engine compartment. You can see here this is the engine compartment for the other one. As you can see, this tube is, I can shoot anything I want through that. So that is what this will go into obviously next, but this one I did epoxy. And then what you might see is this is the first set of fins, and I've got these all sanded nice and smooth, and I've got them numbered for location because there's little number 1. See if yeah, there you go. There's number 1, number 2, and since there's only 3 fins, the one that's not numbered is number 3. And then you can kind of see here on the rocket tube itself, I labeled that number 2. This one is labeled number 1, mainly because I wanted those to fit as snug as I could possibly get them. And I will be happy to show you some updates after we do that. This tube I have not sanded down. Actually, let me see if I can give you a good view here. You can kind of see the tube on the right is a little shiny still. You just sand it down a little bit to kind of get that, or whatever you want to call it, like a little gloss coat finish or a little slick finish, just so that the glue will bond better to it. And then what I did with all 3 of these fins is I got these set up so that they will fit in nice and snug and relatively close to being flush. You will put in fin fillets, and obviously after that I will then use some wood filler, and I go through and I fill the spiral tubes, and then I fill all of this so you can kind of see the glue seam here. It's very smooth to the touch, and once I painted it would go away, but I will still put a little bit of Elmer's wood filler over the top of that, kind of get that nice and smooth before I go to paint. So I'm going to take a little break and put some of this stuff together. We'll come back in just a little bit and I can kind of show you the progress.